A few months ago, I found out that I was pregnant. Felt like I wanted to make an abortion.
It was unplanned, the way things happened. It's just, I was just scared. And I was saying to myself, I don't want this baby. I'm not ready, the way things happen. A lot of stuff was going through my mind all at once. Like, who's going to help me with it.
So I'm explaining to them basically that my mom is the one who wants me to do this. I don't really want to do it. I don't feel comfortable with it.
So one day I was going to go to the abortion clinic. And when I was on my way over there, I was on a train ride and I was thinking, like, I'm going to get rid of this baby. I don't want this baby. I was going through a lot at the time. I was sad a lot. It was just so much on my mind.
And I went to Dr. Emily's abortion clinic in the South Bronx. They left me waiting for hours outside, telling me that they had lost my paperwork, telling me that it was the best decision I will make not to bring another child into this life. They gave me an appointment to come back on a Friday because I do work and it was impossible for me to do the procedure they wanted me to do. When I went back the next day, they had me actually waiting a couple of more hours outside. When I went outside to get a couple of fresh air, I met a young lady who actually asked me if I wanted a free sonogram to see if everything was okay with my child and maybe change my mind.
There's some people about to go in, but they're not sure they want to go in. So the lady comes out, she starts like, oh, they should stop harassing you or whatever. And I'm like, they're not harassing me, they're just talking to me. Like the lady's like, okay, I'm gonna call the cops or whatever. Like in my head it's like, okay, you're gonna call the cops on people who are just talking. They're not harassing me, they're not yelling at me like, no, don't do it. I mean, I've seen shows where people picket around. They're just talking to me. They're not picketing around talking about don't get an abortion. They're just asking me a question. And like I felt more comfortable with you, just talking to me nicely than the lady just wanted me to come in.
Like when she stopped me, I was like, all right, I'm not going to do it. Then I had went around a corner from the abortion place. And then I had got on the phone and I called a friend. He was like, so what happened? Did you do it? I said, no, I ain't like how it happened. But then I got off the phone and I said, you know what, nah, I'm not keeping this baby. So I went right back to the clinic, to the abortion clinic. I said, nah, I don't want this baby. But then I seen her again. She stopped me for the second time. She stopped me twice, actually. The last time, and she was like, no, don't get rid of your baby. No, please, don't get rid of your baby. And she had took me around the corner because they had like this truck, and they had an ultrasound in it. And when I went inside the truck, they gave me an ultrasound, and then I just seen the machine, the monitor, and I just seen like my son, so little. And and then I said to myself, wow, I was going to really get rid of my baby and stuff like that. Like I was really going to get rid of this.
Heard the heartbeat, saw it move. I felt very emotional towards my child. And once I found out the sex of the baby, I said, you know what, I'm gonna have it.
I'm grateful for what they've done for me. I'm grateful for them stopping me from making a terrible mistake in my life. I'm very grateful. It's like, it's beyond words can't even explain, because I have a beautiful boy here today.
The bus were a big part of my decision to actually have my daughter. Like if I would have got an abortion, I would think about it every day. Like, why did I do it? And I would probably be regretting it every day, and it would be a big strain on me.
It really changed, the way of thinking and way of seeing the life. I thank them every day for making me change my mind. And I'm very grateful that I'm having a baby girl.